Hey there, podcast world. I'm the Mister.
And I'm the Mrs.
Welcome to The Naked Truth,
the podcast where we lay it all bare, literally and figuratively.
That's right. We're here to talk about real stuff, the nitty-gritty of life.
And we mean everything, from parenting to relationships, mental and physical growth, recipes, financial stories, and much more.
But here's the twist. We're recording this podcast while laying in the bed, completely nude.
Yep, you heard that right. No scripts, no filters, just us and the naked truth.
But before we dive in, a quick disclaimer. Things might get a bit crude and not safe for work. But hey, it's all in good fun.
So let's grab a seat, or strip down if you dare, and let's get naked. Hey there, lovely listeners. Welcome back to The Naked Truth, where we keep it real and raw about life, love, and everything in between. Today's episode is all about making the most of summer, balancing family fun and precious couple time.
That's right. Summer can be pretty hectic with the kids home from school, but it's also the perfect time to reconnect as a couple. And of course, we've got an exciting giveaway announcement coming up. So stay tuned for that.
Summer with the kids. It is a whirlwind of activities, from camps to beach days. It's all about keeping them entertained, but let's be honest, it can also be very exhausting.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in a perpetual state of exhaustion. So summer's all for you. Yeah, it's just constant chaos, and I gotta let you manage the summertime.
So, yeah, some of my tips would be like, don't plan too much, especially because right now, as our kids' ages we are the drivers. So, number one, we're going to have to be driving them everywhere that we plan out all these big events, and then also paying for them all as well. I'm pretty frugal deal finder, so I try to look for free activities and things we can plan on, like kind of each week. Like if we have a certain day, one day a week, we're going to go to the local library. That doesn't cost anything, and it's always nice to kind of get them out and in the local community, local parks. Splash pads are usually free, parks and things like that, and maybe even turn it into some kind of scavenger hunt. I mean, there's tons of resources online that are free that we don't have to go and spend ridiculous amounts of money trying to get into different places and do things.
But yet it's still expensive, no matter what.
Yeah. And also just, you see social media, and it looks like there's this thing around the perfect summer, creating these perfect summers for your kids, and it's so much pressure, especially I feel like on the moms, all the wannabe Pinterest moms out there, because you see everybody else doing these glamorous things, and then you're like, oh man, well, we did nothing today. So it's really a lot of pressure to try to keep up with, those perfect family trips and crafty projects and, all those kind of things. And it is overwhelming, to say the least.
So just another reason why I hate social media.
So I try to remind myself that what we see on social media, it is the highlight reel. It is the, we took 10 pictures and you posted the perfect one out of those, and we didn't see all that behind the scenes that was going on.
I hear
all right now, as we speak, all the chaos behind the scenes, even when I've noticed myself when I go to post a picture, I even look at the background of what's behind the kids before I post it. And I'm like, wait a minute, let's get on this clean wall right here. This one clean wall that we have, so that the house looks nice and, we don't have all the junk in the background. But really, I feel like we're all just living pretty chaotic. And again, we're just posting all those perfect moments.
I'm so glad I don't have to worry about that.
So I like to focus on during the summertime because I am in the education sector. So I have extra time with the kids during this time. And I like to spend a little bit more time letting them do more independent things around the house during the summertime and kind of making it fun for them. One thing we've recently came up with is letting each kid pick out like one night of our dinner a week. They get to choose the dinner for the family. And I'm even going to let them go as far as like they've got to pick out the groceries and add it to the grocery cart and those kind of things. And then they're cooking it with minimal assistance.
And that's terrifying for me because I'm kind of monitoring everything I'm eating. So,
but the kids are super excited about it because it's like, hey, they're getting to do this and they're getting to choose the dinner and I'm making it like a special thing, you know. But really in the background, it helps me because I'm like, that's 2 nights of dinner that I don't have to plan because everybody hates coming up with what we're having for dinner, you know? I mean, like the adults at least.
right. So I wonder if we can get one of those like Factor sponsorships or something now with the meal.
Oh yeah, that would be fantastic. Yeah, that would be awesome.
So anybody listens to this that has a connection with them, go ahead and send them our way because that would make our life a lot easier.
Because neither one of us want to sit down and like plan out the dinners and then the grocery list and then all the things that go with it.
Yeah.
So
especially with me being in the food industry.
Yeah.
I'm dying.
For me, this is like a win-win, I think. This whole kid pick out a dinner each week kind of thing. We're gonna try it out this week, see how it goes, and we'll get back to you and let you know. But as far as we're concerned right now, I'm feeling pretty good about it. And it builds confidence in the kids, you know? It builds confidence and they can go and be like, yeah, I can cook a dinner. And
well, it kind of works in a way too because you're a little bit more, like you said, frugal and deal hunting, so you can teach them how to look for stuff while shopping, and I get to teach them how to cook.
Because I mean, yeah, he is the cook for our family by far. I am a meal in a box. I'll read the directions and follow them exactly, and he's like, just add a little bit here and a little bit there. Oh, till you think it's right, and that shit drives me crazy.
You gotta cook with your heart. Not with your eyes, with your heart.
So I also, of course, I do like to try to plan some family activities. But again, looking more toward, we're really into nature, and I like the kids to really see our local area, and maybe not just right here local, but like even just throughout our state. Like,
yeah, we usually hit a couple state parks.
I mean, they're always super cheap.
And fish and
yeah, I like to see them starting their appreciation for nature, and they ask for it now quite often. And I think, you know, a little vitamin D is good for everybody.
Yes.
This time of year for sure. I also like, let's see, what else did I have? I had some ideas that I was going to talk about. Oh yeah.
He made notes.
I made notes this time. Yeah, because he told me I was going to be in the lead. So I was like, okay, I'm going to be prepared.
You people seem to like her more than you like me.
I said some cheap, frugal water activities at home.
Oh boy.
For the kids. Okay, this is kids first.
I get to clean up.
This is him getting to come home and being like, oh my gosh, we got to turn the water hose off. We're running up the water bill or whatever. So I say, let them make their own bubbles. You know, that's an easy one. Dish soap. I mean, that's literally it. Dish soap. And then that's all. I mean, they can make the bubbles with their hands, you know. Let them run through the sprinkler in the yard. If you want to, you could make a slip and slide or even buy one. They're not that expensive, you know. Homemade ones are great. And then we got some fairly inexpensive, like water balloon ideas. You know, those are all good. Getting them outside.
Reusable water balloon things, like a little magnetic ball.
Yeah, the reusable water balls. Now they hurt pretty good when you hit each other with them. But as far as
it's buy once, cry once. Though.
Being able to reuse them is pretty nice, and they're fun. But But also, like, I'm not gonna lie, I watch a lot of parent TikTok.
I don't.
And I really try to keep this in the back of my mind to let the kids get bored. Let them get bored. Let them spend time outside. Let them get dirty. And just play. Unstructured play. This is what encourages their creativity, their imaginations, and this is where they really figure things out.
I mean, even with thing one being a little bit older, like sometimes I kind of forget he's still a kid.
Yep.
Till I get to watch him do stuff.
Till you see him play.
Yeah, like I had his friend over this weekend. Granted, they were playing video games, but they were still playing.
They're still playing, and we do have a little above ground pool, and seeing them still have fun, jumping, doing different tricks, and playing in the pool, and making a wave pool, and that kind of stuff. Like, he is still a kid, and it's fun to see that, and it even makes me my heart happy when the kids look around and they're like, "Oh, where's my phone? I haven't really had it all day." I'm like, "Yay, yay!" So that's great. I also like some things for, we got to think about ourselves as well, making time for us. So we're getting to that. I promise, because we like to have sexy summer. That's kind of what we try to start out at, and our focus is to make each summer a little sexier, a little bit more reconnection. But I'm getting to that. that.
Yeah, and this is going to be a tough one because I've been such a piece of crap for the past all the health stuff. So hopefully we're at the end of that now.
Yeah, but one other thing I was going to mention, and we've done this in the past, and we haven't been real regular with it, but if you're able to do something like one date, I guess you could call it, with your children and kind of switch up. So we kind of do like daddy daughter, mom son. Then the next month we'll swap that up and do like the daddy son and mom daughter.
We'll go fishing or shooting guns
and our kids, like, they really look forward to that. And sometimes it's funny because we end up at like the same restaurant when we're on the date or whatever, because we let them kind of choose what we're doing, and that's a lot of fun.
Little fuckers like expensive stuff.
But yeah, we kind of got them early on into having a what would you call it? Expensive,
a refined palate.
Yeah, a refined palate, if you will.
Our kids aren't nuggies.
They're not huge, chicken nugget fans. I mean, they will eat them, but if they get to choose,
sushi.
They're more sushi or steak or
Italian food.
Yeah. So, anyways, but
something that's like $50 for two people.
Yeah, but that is a lot of fun. I think our kids have really enjoyed when we've done that before. We try to swap that up and take turns, like I said. And so, anyways, that's kind of on the kid activities that I was talking about. Let's see. Now, what did I have for the sexy summer activities for us? Oh, I said that if we can, kind of as a goal for us, that we've kind of done this past summer, and then probably going into this summer, I would like to one date night, and that is in quotation marks because it might not be an official date, out to eat, whatever, your traditional type date, but what we consider one date night a week for us, one night away, if possible, a month, at least one night away by ourselves, adults only. And then we call our gym time, if we get to go together 3 times a week, gym dates.
Right. And I kind of need that for the motivation now, but it is what it is.
Yeah, and I mean, even though we may not do the exact same workout when we get to the gym, just like being able to ride there together and ride back and, kind of check in with each other while we're there.
And it's kind of motivating seeing you. Well, for me, like seeing you push yourself there, like it kind of motivates me to push myself a little bit.
Yeah.
When I go by myself, I'm just kind of going through the motions. usually being annoyed by other people in there because my social battery's pretty much constantly drained at this point. And for some reason, people want to talk to me.
People like approach him constantly. No one ever talks to me at the gym, hardly ever. And I know tons more people there. And I'll just give them like the quick hey, just kind of the head nod, and we move on. But people literally try to talk to him.
Complete strangers.
Like, have full out conversations while he's got headphones on working out.
And I'm not an approachable looking guy.
And he's really not. He's really not. And I don't think he has this look on his face that says like, hey, come talk to me.
In fact, I would say the look on my face is typically, hey, don't talk to me.
Like, don't mess with me. And then I just sit back and watch and laugh because it's hilarious. I haven't told him this, but I've got this as an idea, trying to work in maybe some late night walks around our neighborhood. We live like in the city, and
that would be great. Except for I don't get to do super late night, but
not super. I mean, like sundown kind of thing. Like, I mean, sunset's awesome because I'm a big sunset person. I'm not a sunrise person because I'm not up when the sun comes up. So
I'm usually up when it comes up and up when it goes down too.
But if we could work in some late nights, maybe on the days that we don't go to the gym.
Team no sleep here.
That way we are at least getting a little bit of time, you know. We can just walk hand in hand around the neighborhood. Isn't that sweet little summer?
Sure is.
Oh,
nice and muggy.
And mosquitoes.
Dogs barking. Redneck neighbors.
It's fantastic. Yeah. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Abandoned houses. It makes me feel like we live in a horrible neighborhood.
Oh my gosh.
We just live in one that's got a bunch of older people that are dying out, and the houses have been empty, and younger people are buying them and renovating them, so they're like empty for a long time while they're doing stuff. I don't know if you've noticed that. They're like, I'll drive around and that house has been empty. Like, oh wow, they're doing renovations.
Yeah. There's. I'm sure that's around everywhere these days. Yeah. But some other sexy summer ideas. Let's see what we could talk about. How have we talked about keeping the flame alive during these summer months? We have talked about a staycation, and we've done that before. Kind of hung out around the house, but turned off the devices and planned a good like indoor movie night or even whatever, game night.
Like board games and stuff that are adult oriented.
Yeah.
That are good. There's one that we've got over there with the Let's Get Deep, like little questionnaire thing. Mm-hmm. That one was really good.
Ooh, and we have done some theme nights. Yeah, so some theme nights that we've we've kind of got some different ideas from different places before, but one of them that stands out to me is we go, and this would be, a night at home alone without any kids, but we go to like, say, the dollar store.
This is when we bought the costume.
And we go with whatever holiday is in season.
We did the Mardi Gras or whatever.
Mardi Gras, St. Patrick's Day, whatever. And we pick out little items that we think would be kind of sexy.
Or funny.
Either one. And you could do this like where you pick them out yourself for like whatever you're going to be dressed as. Or you can pick them out for your partner, and then when you get home, that's what you're wearing that night, and you just make it fun, and play your games or watch a movie or whatever you're going to do around the house. But you're in kind of your theme of the season.
Yeah, that one was pretty fun because we pulled the cars out of the garage, and then we put the big sheet down on the garage floor, and we filled up all the balloons with the different color paints. It was like popping darts on them and stuff.
Yeah, and that was a lot of fun. And we did kind of
giant mess.
It was a big mess, and we did like some body art that we had seen, some things like that. So that's fun too. So
shoved in a closet somewhere.
Again, though, everything for that night came from the dollar store.
Yeah, so we were probably $20 in.
$20 in, easy, $20, and that was all the art supplies and everything. So that's an easy.
Those are fun.
Little stay-at-home night. Yeah. So I do think it's very important to carve out some time during the summer, just because we do have, based on my work schedule, we have more time that we can do that. So,
Well, and then I get the time that I get to take a day off, or a week off
yeah,
during the summer, which is like with what I do, like that's really the only opportunity I get.
that's kind of the only time. So, um, yeah, so we kind of like to split that up at that time with a little bit of family vacation time, but then also a little bit of just us time.
Yeah, and then sometimes, I mean, even the just us is here.
Yeah,
I mean, it is what it is, but yeah, like it's kind of nice being able to completely check out because I don't get to check out very
No.
much at all. Because even when I'm not there, I'm there. But we actually close the whole establishment for a week,
yeah,
so that's kind of the only time. And this year, there's a lot of extra pressure with it, but it is what it is. But it'll be that'll be much needed.
Oh, and I have us some sexy ideas that
Oh,
we've got
okay.
here. We've got, again, frugal ideas. Go out and look at the stars. Take a blanket. Take a moonlight. Moonlight. Is that what I said?
That's
Yeah.
what you said.
Moonlight. Buddy, buddy, buddy.
I had a stroke. Moonlit.
Moonlit. Maybe that's what I meant. Yeah, moonlit snack and drink. Like almost like a little, instead of daytime picnic, nighttime picnic, if you will, under the stars. Okay. If you live anywhere with mosquitoes, make
Carried
sure
away with the
you
cicadas.
take some mosquito spray with you or whatever. But I mean, that seriously though, even that's easy to do even after the kids go to bed.
Yeah.
We can slip out and have a little nighttime picnic. I've also got going to do some tent camping.
Yeah.
If you are more primitive and you don't mind that.
I've looked at a place.
You've
We'll
looked at a
discuss
place.
it later. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Um,
in Florida. But
Okay. Nice. Okay. And then, we're kind of, I guess, exploring a little bit more of the clothing optional type. And we're kind of thinking about possibly looking into a beach area, possibly, but we'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, I just don't really know where to find any. And then, like, the ones I have found are kind of one really far away, like 14 hours.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to take that kind of
That's
drive.
that's a long time. Yeah.
Or the ones that were a little bit closer are kind of, some people say, it's unofficial, so you may or may not get a ticket. So, like, I don't really know. So if anybody knows of anything,
Please share.
yes.
That
like
would be fantastic.
Gulf Coast, Georgia Coast, either one of those.
I've also got, because again, we do have the above ground pool, but I got skinny dipping in the pool.
That's
We
the
can
first stupid neighbor.
sneak out there. We got to turn the lights off, so that'll be, so we don't have any.
I put up a 6-foot fence. This motherfucker took it as a challenge.
He said, "Hello, neighbor."
It's like Wilson from hell.
But I think it is really important though, to stay connected during the summer, and that's kind of our time to recharge, reconnect, because during the school year it is so hectic with kid activities and me being in the education sector.
But
So
I mean, even with my job, like, we're busier during the school year because we do so much stuff for school events. Like,
yeah. But I have seen when we take the time to kind of reconnect over the summers, it does really help just our overall family dynamic.
mm-hmm.
Um,
when we are better with each other, we're better with the kids.
yeah,
I mean, really, we're better with people around, just in general.
for sure. So I think it's time to announce what's coming up.
With the giveaway.
Yeah.
So we have kind of gone back and forth on how we wanted to do the giveaway. So I'll start off by telling you what to do. and then we'll go into what you can win, because we've had some companies send us some stuff and really awesome. And it does fall more into the sexy end. So we're going to say, we'll call this the sexy summer giveaway.
This is the sexy summer giveaway.
Sexy summer giveaway to kick it off. So what we will do, we'll have you either go check out our Instagram. It's at The Naked Truth PC, or you can send us via email, thenakedtruthpc@gmail.com. Tell us what your favorite sexy summer activity, summer bucket list, and kind of we'll read over everything and decide the ones that are the most creative, most unique, interesting, or even funny.
Yeah.
Because I love comedy stuff. So, I mean, if you got something that's like, oh, this is a funny one, or not even bucket list ideas. Let's say sexy summer memories and bucket list.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See, look, we're changing this on the fly. So you just send us email or DM on Instagram. Either way on that, and then like I said, we've got enough stuff that we're going to do kind of 5 prize packs. So the first one, it's going to come with a Clone a Willy kit, which is just hilarious. The company was really cool, and they sent us out a couple things, and so
we want to share that with you guys.
Yeah, we're going to send one out. I think, what do we say? It was the glow in the dark one, I think is what it is.
I think it might be.
Yeah, it's glow in the dark. So I mean, it's like a $70 kit. So that's cool. And then Uber Lube sent us a whole bunch of sample packs, and that stuff is really awesome.
That is fantastic.
Like, I mean, I use it after I shave.
Mm-hmm.
It's a ton of vitamin E.
I use it under my skincare.
Yeah, you can use it on your hair. Like, what all do they say? Like, tattoos.
Oh, after sunburns. I've been using it after sunburns.
Yeah, no, it's like really awesome.
As well as a phenomenal lube as well.
Right.
So.
And then, let's see, second place, which we bought this ourselves. So it's the Awkward Essentials Drip Sticks.
If you don't know what that is.
AKA the cum sponge.
Ladies, it is unbelievable. The mess after the sex that nobody wants to talk about. These drip sticks take care of it completely.
And we're also throwing in Uber Lube sample packs of that. And then we're going to do 3rd, 4th, and 5th. It's all kind of the same thing. We're going to throw in, I think it was 10
Uber Lube sample
10
packs.
or 15 Uber Lube sample packs that each on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And along with that, if you go through and you look on the description of the episode, there's going to be links and stuff in there, and you can use discount codes that we've got with a couple little affiliate things with some of these. We don't actually have an affiliate one with Uber Lube yet.
We're in the process.
People will go through and message them, and when you buy, tell them you heard from us or whatever. That would be awesome. They are super people to talk to and deal with. Like, they were fantastic when I was having email correspondence with them, and the Clone a Willy people too. They were hilarious. I think it was Empire Labs, I believe, is the actual parent company. But
and girls, really cool. They do have a Clone a Girl part as well, I believe.
They do. We have one in the box over there.
Yes, we do. So, more to come on that.
We'll see how that goes. That may be a Patreon. But we got to make sure we have enough interest in launching that thing.
Yeah.
It's there, but we haven't put anything on it. So, I mean, if you wanted to pay us, $5 a month for nothing right now, that'd be pretty sweet.
Just as a tip, you know?
Yeah, just like, hey, this is cool. Maybe one day you guys will do something, because we're not even consistent enough to do anything with this.
We're trying, though.
Yeah.
Summertime, we are going to focus, and we are going to give you guys all kind of quality shows of the summer.
Yeah. So I think what we're going to do, though, we're going to let this little competition thing go for like 30 days.
30 days. Sounds great.
So I'll put a post up on social media. Gross. I have to get on social media. But I'll put a post up, and then we'll go from there, and I'll tag each of the companies in there, and then we can go, 30 days from the date of the post.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we'll just kind of go through the emails. And if you want us to, we can go through and read the winners on the episode where we announce the winners. Or if you want to keep it anonymous, that's cool too.
It can be an anonymous, yeah.
Just let us know.
Either way.
Yeah, or if you want to stay anonymous but want it read, we can do that too and just not put a name.
Yeah.
We'll make up a name. Like Franco.
Sure.
Or Dasani, like the water.
All right, so we are kind of working on some summer episode ideas, some steamy summer date night ideas, and also this is right up his alley. I don't know. He tells me this is like thing. I don't know, but
okay, so
naked and spooky, real life paranormal. Instances with naked ghosts. So more to come.
I've read so much on that, and then I am a big paranormal slash macabre slash Fortean fan. And with the true crime, so I thought the naked ghost stories would be fun, and then I am working on gathering up naked crimes.
Yes, naked crimes. We did talk about that. That's right. We talked about that. Naked crimes. We want to kind of do a funny show, maybe reviewing some naked crimes, because why not? I mean, that sounds fun.
Yeah. So I guess we are going to come close to ending this one. And I don't know. Anything else you want to add?
Not at this point, but
also over the summer, because she has time and can help me with this, we're going to document the crazy health stuff that I've been dealing with.
Yeah.
So
we are going to talk a little bit more about that. We've got some
blood mineral and hormone imbalances that was basically mentally wreaking havoc as well as physically on me.
And we've had some updates there, so we're going to kind of play that one out, and we're waiting right now for some other medications to come through, and we'll kind of do some real life reviews.
Yeah,
I guess.
I think it would be curious. I mean, honestly, we haven't even talked to each other so much about like what you've noticed with the way, like, because I've just told you, hey, I feel this, and you just kind of stop. Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah,
you haven't told me like much on what you saw, so I think it would be kind of fun to see if it was sad, scary, if I was acting like a jerk, like just what it was. Like, I'd be curious to know.
Yeah,
but I mean, I do feel like over the past like couple weeks or week or so, it's been better.
Yeah,
since I got some positive news.
I think so. Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that helped the mental thing, because it was very limbo for
a couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave so much blood.
Yeah.
So much.
So yeah, we're definitely going to be doing an episode on that, and it'll be a little bit more serious probably, but maybe we'll also help some people out there as well, possibly going through the same thing.
Because this was my little issue I had going on was apparently it's misdiagnosed a whole lot. So I can tell you some of the things that I saw and how we just kind of accidentally figured out what it was.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was kind of crazy. And on top of that too, I think we're both focusing a little bit more on health this summer too than we have previously. So we may can give some little updates on stuff that we have found with that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yep.
I took a gum before we started, and it started to kick in.
All right. Well, everybody, sign up for our sexy summer giveaway. By what we said earlier, going to Instagram or reaching out through email as well.
Right. Yeah. Either one.
And everything will be in the notes.
Yeah. In the episode description, there's links to all that. There's a link to the email, and look. So we want some interaction. Let's tell some other people about it. Let's build it up. Let's get it going. Let's get this thing to grow a little bit more. And damn it, I put a lot of work into getting this stuff for all of you.
So I guess until next time, I have wrote down my notes on this so that I don't forget exactly what I'm supposed to say. But now I've lost the notes. Damn it!
We're so inconsistent on closing, so you can never repeat closing.
Because I'm like, I have a very bad short-term memory. So until next time, here we go. Keep it real and keep it nude.
I love you all.
Have a sexy summer.
Goodbye.